Hey there and welcome back. My name is Chris and today we're going to be reviewing another for our gin series, and this one is called Ursel. This gin actually comes from the Taunus region of Germany, which is a really picturesque area. It's got a nice castle. The town itself is just absolutely beautiful. And the interesting thing is this gin boasts 15 different botanicals. Kind of interesting, the website actually says 14, but this one actually says 15. And one thing I did notice on the website is it says that you're going to get notes of juniper, citrus, and just like we experienced with the needle, some spruce. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. We're going to go ahead and take the top off and get onto the cork test. See how this does. See if I can get this part off real quick. Ooh, nice glass top on this one. Clear, pretty neat. All right. Oh, that's neat. That's a silicone stopper. Okay, that's really cool. All right, ooh. Okay, right away, just coming up off the bottle, when I opened it, I get a lot of citrus. So this is gonna be a very unique experience already, I can tell. All right. It smells really nice. I gotta tell you, it smells really good. Ooh, okay. That is very different. And it's a long finish on this. So initially you do get that juniper hit. You get that nice, pleasing juniper note, but it's also, you get a lot of citrus in this. I'm surprised because on the website, they claim this is a London dry style. I kind of feel this leans a little bit more to the contemporary style, which is known to have a little bit more citrus. If you've had Aviation, or that's the one that most people have had. Actually, another good one is Tanqueray 10. If you've had that one, both of those gins are very citrus forward. Juniper, the citrus, okay, and in the finish is where that spruce starts to come out. Now, this one's a little different. I would be interested to try this side by side with the needle, and we might try that here in a second, but this has got a little bit more of a almost woody note, not like you'd expect from, say, bourbon or any type of whiskey like that, but just a little bit more of just a nice wood note. So let's do this. Let's take a break here for a second. I'm gonna get everything around. We'll go ahead and make a gin and tonic, and then we might see about comparing this with the needle. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've now gathered the appropriate stuff to make our gin and tonic, including bottle opener. All right, so let's just go ahead and get to making our G&T. Got nice clear rocks today. All right, to this we're gonna go ahead and add 1.5 ounces of our gin. There we go. All right. And we can do like we did last time in Freeport. What I found is when I measure everything out, when I add my tonic water, this glass with this size ice and that much gin in there, if I go to this little spot here where this kind of crosses, it's like the perfect amount of tonic water. Makes it just a little easier to do this. And there we go. And we'll garnish this with a little bit of lime. Let's get a better wheel than that. That was a little weak. There we go. And there we have our lovely G&T. Let's see how this tastes. Okay, that is actually really good. The tonic brings out the juniper and actually the spruce a little bit more in this one. Let me see how it is neat. Let me verify. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more of the juniper and the spruce when it's mixed with a little bit of tonic water, but it's actually not bad. It's a nice, bold gin. This one I would definitely recommend for someone who really likes a nice, bold gin. If you like something along the lines of, say, The Botanist, which is a really good London dry style with everything just cranked up to 11, basically, you probably really like this. Now, I did go ahead and grab the needle. So let's go ahead and see how these do side by side. I still have a little bit here ready to go. And let's see how the needle does, how it compares. Since these both have spruce, the needle has 10 botanicals and our Ursul here has 15. So we'll see what the differences are, hopefully. I should just, no. Nah, never mind. You can definitely tell, because I know there's spruce in there, they're very similar in the finish. But I do find the Ursul to have more of that, a little bit more citrus forward, where the needle is not quite as citrus forward. Yeah, this one, the Ursul is a little bit more, not like significantly more, but just enough where you know there's a little bit more citrus going on in here. I feel there's a little bit more, compared to this one, Needle has a little bit more juniper going in the nose, but they're both fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. We know that the Needle makes a really good gin and tonic. We now know Ursul makes a really good gin and tonic. And I'm really excited to see what other gins they have. They have several others. I was looking on their website and they have a multitude of other gins they make. So stay tuned for those. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and sit down and enjoy this, but I really do appreciate you coming along, and I will definitely catch you in the next one.